We all have that dream trip we've been wishing we could go on, but too often life, or usually price, gets in the way. That's why Priceline is here to help you turn your dream trip into reality. With up to 60% off hotels and up to 50% off flights, you can book everything you need for your next adventure. Don't just dream about that next trip. Book it with Priceline. Download the Priceline app or visit Priceline.com and book your next trip today.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Hi.
Hello, Hotline, and welcome back to a recap of the Heart Killers, episode 5.
This was kind of fluffy, but also like
It was definitely a slower episode. I wouldn't call it slow,
Yeah.
but it was slower compared to the other stuff we've gotten.
it wasn't action packed.
No. But there was a lot of plot stuff, a lot of character stuff, and honestly, one of my favorite scenes so far within this episode.
Really? Honestly, I think I see what you mean. I mean, we'll get there when we get there. Though.
Yeah.
I'll see if I know which one it is.
Yeah. So, how was your week this week?
Well, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay, I'm pretty sure someone at work caught it from someone at their home, and then they gave it to this other person at work, and then that person gave it to me.
Mhm.
So it's going down the line. There's a billion people at work today though, because it's the Saturday before Christmas.
Yeah.
So crazy. I've spent too much money this week.
Yeah.
And I spent it all on myself.
Oh.
It's because I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I spiraled after a second, but I was like, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna buy the Wicked Vera Bradley collab purse that we have at work. Because it's cute and it's all glandified, and I'm gonna treat myself because I've been staring at it for weeks, and I'm gonna buy it. It's Vera Bradley, so it's like fucking $95. But it's cute. It's over there. And I don't want to get up, so I'll show you another time.
Okay.
And so I bought that, and I also bought a little cosmetics bag that was, themed with it as well. And I was like, great, I treated myself, wonderful. And then I got home and I was like, I forgot to check if I had rewards. I wonder if I have rewards, like on Hallmark. And I looked and I was like, oh, my number's not even attached to my account. Let me do that. And I did that. And it turns out I had $30 in rewards I could have used on that fucking bag. I was like, fuck. So, I was like, well, I could use it on something else. And I looked throughout the store, kind of. I was up at the register most of the time, but I took a vibe in, and I know what's at the store. And I was like, I don't know what I even want. Like, I don't want anything, specifically material, because I'm going to be selling a bunch of my stuff. So I don't want more stuffed animals. I don't want, a bunch of random clothes or crap, because I'm going to be selling shit. Until the only thing that really made sense, and I was like, fuck, I don't wanna, but I kinda wanna, is, I got this. I think I'm becoming a basic bitch. Because I bought this. I also bought this little chain that came with it at work, and I bought this little cup at the bottom that came with it as well, which I'm replacing because I found a cuter one. And I'm making it like a Glinda-ish kind of Stanley from Wicked, because I thought it would be cute to have a sparkly Glinda.
Nice.
Stanley. I'm becoming a basic bitch.
Yeah.
And then as on my way home, I was like, it's not Glinda enough. It's only got a little chain, and that's it. I need to fix that. So I went on Etsy and I ordered a bunch of other crap to make it all insanely over the top looking. But it's my at-home cup, because I forget my cup at work sometimes. Like tonight, it's still at work. So this is my at-home cup, and it's gonna look fucking cute. Sue me. And then I went to work today, and I kept eyeing the tote bag from the same Wicked collection that Vera Bradley had. And I was like, I chose the purse instead of the tote. I was debating between the two. I need to not do that. And I was like, but if I get the tote, I could have a Russian nesting doll situation. Cosmetics bag and purse and tote. So and then I can get rid of all my other bags. I can sell literally every other bag, because I don't need this many bags. I have a lot of bags. And then I could just have this little set. And that's it. So I bought that, which was $120. I spiraled a little this week because I'm sick and I wanted to treat myself. So, and it's Christmas. So yeah, that was a bit of a spiral. I've been sick all week. Remember when I was like, oh, my shoulder hurts a little bit, and I'm like tired and my muscles hurt. Last time, well, I woke up the next morning and I could not move it up like past a certain point. I was like, great. And it's been happening all week. Like, I have not been able to move it correctly all week. So, I don't know. Hopefully that stops. It's been a fucking week.
Yeah.
I have a plan to make cupcakes for Christmas, just like I did for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
I'm making chocolate cupcakes with peppermint frosting.
Ooh.
I'll send you a virtual one.
Nice.
I don't know what else happened. My room's a mess because I want to clean it, but also my shoulder hurts and I'm sick, and I also don't want to clean it. My calendars are back in stock, so that's back
That's
up.
good.
Yay! Some people like have mentioned me going, mine got lost in transit, or like mine has said there's a shipping issue, and I'm like, it's only like 2 people this has happened to, but I'm like, so I have to like send them replacements if DHL doesn't get back to me. But it's the customer service side of having an Etsy store. It's over there. Shit, I can't reach him. Oh well. My friend for Christmas in California sent me a giant Bob-omb plushie from Mario. So I have a little bomb over there.
Nice.
Which is fun. He's the same vibe as my giant Bulbasaur. I don't think anything else has happened this week. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see anything else having happened. It's just been work and tired. I finished season 1 of Golden Girls. I'm now on season 2.
Nice.
And I'm still binging Pointless. So that's literally all that's happened. How was your week? Are we adjusting? Did we find orientation?
So this whole week was a week. It had highs and lows.
Okay.
I'll start with the lowest of the low.
Oh no, what happened? Oh no, you're scaring me.
It was so bad. Okay. So Monday, I went to class. Everything was normal. I came home. I was doing homework, and I get a text from my teacher for the whole class. She sent it to the whole class and said that tomorrow there's going to be an oral test. You need to write like 10 to 15 sentences and speak in front of class about it. So I was like, oh shit. And so I started like writing down all my stuff and started trying to memorize it because you couldn't read it. You had to memorize it.
No.
So you had like less than 24 hours to memorize something you came up with on your own. So I was doing that. And then when I got to class the Tuesday, turns out the oral test was part of a whole other test thing that we had to do. So I was only studying for that one little part. There was everything else we had to review too that I did not know about. So there was that. So I was doing that. I was kind of like fiddling my way through that. And then during the oral part was at the end of the day, of course. So like I had completely forgotten everything. Well, I didn't forget it. I still knew it, but it was like not fully. And I got up to do mine, and I completely almost blacked out. I full on had no memory of what I had. I could not think of anything. And I just kept saying random Korean words I knew until I could eventually end it.
Oh no!
And it was so bad. I just started saying random words and went to sit down. And literally as I was sitting down, grabbing on my desk, I felt like my legs were gonna collapse.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they noticed that, but it happened. It was so bad. It was probably the worst oral presentation ever.
Oh no.
It was so bad.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
So bad. Yeah. So that was the beginning of the week.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You needed the soju then.
Yeah, I needed the soju after this week.
You needed the soju then.
Yeah.
Shit.
On Friday, after I went to the orientation mixer thing, I was able to find that place relatively easily. And then, so I went there because it said start at 6, and I showed up at like 6:15 because I was late because I was taking the train. So I got there, and so when I got there, I didn't know how to open the door. I didn't see there was a button on the side. I was trying to look for a handle. There was a button I didn't see. So some other guy came in who was late too, and he like pressed the button and we opened the door, and the people there were like, "Oh, are you here for the like mixer thing?" And we're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh, it starts at 7." And so we were confused. So we're like, okay, so we started going up, and then this other girl showed up. She was gonna go down there too, and we're like, wait, like, holy crap, my throat's going out.
Oh God, you're sick. It's spreading through the phone.
Oh my God. And we kind of stopped this girl from going down there too, because we're like, oh, are you for the mixer? It's not 7. She's like, what? That's weird. And so the 3 of us were kind of hanging out there, like trying to be like, this is weird, because all the emails said was 6. And then someone there called, like, oh, are you here for the orientation thing? We're like, yeah. And we're like, okay, so there's a little mix up. It is at 6. It's just the people there were talking about the after party, not the orientation.
Oh, okay.
They were a little mix up. So we're like, oh, okay. And we all went down there. And so, yeah, so the 3 of us kind of hung out a bit. And then other people came, the orientation came, and then they kept switching tables around. Like every hour, it was like, oh, new table assignments. So.
Oh, okay. So you get to like talk to different people.
Yeah.
And stuff. Okay.
So my first group was the group who I was waiting on the stairs with. It was an Italian guy and a Spanish girl, or Mexican girl.
Oh.
So we were chatting with them, and yeah, so we got to know them pretty well. I think we exchanged like Instagram or something. So like kind of like cat contact stuff.
Oh, you're making friends. You're making friends.
Was a girl from Canada, a girl from France, a guy from Japan, and then I think 2 Korean guys. I don't believe I exchanged any contact with any of them.
Okay.
Yes, so that wasn't really like a vibe-ish. Yeah, there wasn't really.
That's okay. You're still making friends.
Yeah, it's fine. And then my third group was me, a girl from the Netherlands, a girl from Italy, a guy from New York, but he's like Korean American, so he speaks Korean too and comes here a few times a year, and a Korean guy. And so we kind of, I think I exchanged contacts Instagram with the 2 girls, Netherlands girl and the Italian girl. So I got their Instagram stuff. And then the Italian girl, Netherlands girl, the Korean guy, and myself, we went out afterwards. Because we wanted food. So we went out and went to get barbecue chicken.
Yes.
That place, a place around, and so we did that. It was fun. It was great, and yeah. Then I came home, and yeah.
You're making friends.
Yeah, sort of. I don't know. I haven't spoken to anyone since Friday, but like.
It's okay. You went out and you got some chicken with people.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm proud of you.
And that was my week.
Yeah, roller coaster.
Yeah, I told you the highs and lows.
Oh gosh. I can just like see what happened to you.
Oh my God, no, it's so cringe.
I can see it.
It's so bad.
It hurts.
It's so bad.
It really hurts.
Like I like felt like I could not breathe, and like felt like I was about to pass out, which I've done before, so I know it's possible. But like, so I was like trying to like rush through, and I was just like, I was also like trying to like mumble and slur my words to like try to get by. It was
not gonna work.
No, it was the worst oral presentation ever. Anyway, The Heart Killers, episode 5.
Fluff.
Fluff. A-E. Fluff E.
Fluff E. I will say
because there wasn't like plots, because like the fluff was more of a mask for a plot.
Yeah.
So it was like fake fluff.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. I pulled a muscle in my leg. I pulled a muscle in my leg. Ow, 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 ow.
You good?
Ow.
Good, okay.
No. Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I just have PTSD from Kidnap.
No, me too. But again, the fluffiness of it was fake. Because, like, it was more of a disguise to do other things, so.
I see that.
Yeah. So, we start off with Bison and Fidel talking with Mother about this information, like about, did he kill our parents? And she's like, yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and again, do we believe this or not?
What, about Fidel?
About him.
Oh, the guy.
Because she talks about where she's like, yeah, what happened when your parents refused to sell him their land, and so he killed them.
100% don't.
Yeah.
After this, I don't.
You don't think it's fake, or you don't think it's real?
No, I don't think it was him.
You think it was her?
After this, I don't think it was. Yes, because like literally, as soon as she's like has them read it, she's like, see, now you can, obviously it's him. Like, who else would it be? Like she's so insistent on it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, and then she like tries to like guilt him, and she's like, yeah, and then after that, I took you in to protect you from being orphans.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
she's manipulating it perfectly, bro.
And they ask like, why didn't you tell us sooner? And she kind of says like, look, taking out someone like him is not easy, so I had to wait for the right moment to tell you, and when you two were ready. Which again is very manipulative on its own.
Yeah. Nah, I don't believe a word she's saying.
Yeah. But then she says like, oh, like after this, like you can take a break, or I can even quit, and I'll let you. Which I'm like,
no.
What? Like,
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it. But like, what's gonna be her way to keep them in? Because she's technically giving them permission to quit after this or leave after this. But what's gonna be her?
Nah, she'll probably. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think we're meant to know yet. I think we're gonna find out a little more about her plan throughout this, because I don't know yet. Because obviously the parents are dead; they don't have that hold over them. This is the guy that, in quotes, killed their parents. So after he's dead, she won't have that. So there's got to be something else that she's got, and definitely some of it might have to do with the boyfriends. As it goes further, she might see them and go, leverage.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, maybe she knows. I don't know. She's confusing, but I like it.
Yeah, I know. She's confusing in a way that's specific. Like she's mysterious.
Yeah.
Like there's more to uncover about her. It's not like, who the fuck are you? Like it's not like kidnapped.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's not, which is good.
It's not, which is good. On the way home one day, I was like, I gotta watch my episode. And my mom was like, oh, you still watching that one that you just hate? I'm like, oh, no, we're done with that. Thank God. But whenever we're talking about the show right now, at least once an episode we managed to bring up at least. It's not kidnapped.
It's not kidnapped. Well, speaking of actual fluff, we get another interaction with Keen and what's his name? We learned his name later, but I forget it right now.
Yeah, bro, they're like chatting like in secret in the middle of the hallway.
Are they dating?
Guys. Yeah, I think so. Like, cause he's like, your place or mine or some shit like that. Like,
cause they have like a little banter, and he's like, oh, you're being cheeky now, and he's like, oh, should we go to your place? Yeah, and he's like, I'll get you back for that comment after work, which I'm like,
wait a second, and oh my God, it's the fact that they're already dating is like a really fun surprise, because I thought we'd have to like sit there, like, oh, these guys are gonna be slow burn too, but like it's like, oh, here we are already.
It also means the dude's 100% gonna die.
Oh,
he's a minor character enough where they could kill him off, and they're dating, and he's her son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. When you said that, no, it made perfect sense.
I could see him 100% biting it at some point.
Yeah. Oh no. Because like literally, like she comes up and is like, are you guys dating? Like she's like happily interested, but then he's like, oh no, and she's like, oh good, I wouldn't want you leaving me too.
Yeah. He's like, no, we were just chatting. She's like, just chatting. Like, but you could tell she knows.
Yeah. It's like, please don't kill him.
Yeah.
It's very obvious now that she is definitely like killing off the love interests of the people that are under her.
100%.
Because everybody is hiding them from her and like making sure she doesn't know. And it wasn't very much like her response wasn't, oh, you guys would be really cute, or you should talk to him. You never know what could happen. It was good. I don't want you to go to. I like, no, yeah, stay with me. Like, it's like,
yeah,
this is not
good.
well.
So then we're back at the sauna.
This close.
Hey, but it still works out in the end. We get something.
We got something. We got something.
It was literally a win-win either way, which I love for them.
It was a win-win either way. We could have gotten 2, but at least we got 1.
So Style in sauna, and you can tell he's on edge since finding this whole thing out. And Fidel comes in.
Yeah.
And it's very much a switch of the last sauna scene, which I love. I love the juxtaposition of Styles kind of like irk away, and Fidel's like, huh?
Yeah.
And Fidel's like, what's wrong? You want us to be boyfriends? Now we are. And he's like, yeah, I'm just, not used to this,
This is just, I can't believe I got what I wanted, so now it's unmoving.
Like, I can't believe I was so persistent how it worked. I can't believe I won you over.
Yeah.
Like, trying to play off like that. Then, Fidel starts talking about going back to the garage. Because he's like, hey, you've been to my turf. I want to see yours. And Styles like, no, we can just do it here and get it over with. And like, like, pushing for the sauna sex.
So it would be either one.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why don't we go back to the garage? No, let's stay here. Okay, good. Either one works.
He also does flick his nipple too, which was hilarious. So last week, we talked about the possibility of Fidel, this all being an act to get information on Style and Kent.
I don't think it is anymore.
Okay. Because the way he said, like, oh, you've been to my turf, why don't we go back to yours? And we do know there was a brief moment where Fidel was left alone in the garage.
He was.
So it's possible we could get flashback of him snooping.
Yeah, but what would he have found? In Styles' garage?
I don't know. But like,
I don't think anything would be in there to flash back to.
Style doesn't have anything on in his place. But
exactly. So I feel like the only reason we'd get a flashback for that is like, you won't believe what I found. And like, I don't think there's
unless he left his phone. Style left his phone, maybe he could like check with messages with Kant. That's the only thing I could think of.
Okay. But then there's this comment he makes later about Kant is the thing. Seemed very like, like okay.
I don't know.
Like,
I
don't know.
I still don't know, which I'm fine with. Like I enjoy the confusion, but like I'm also intrigued.
I know. Yeah, I like trying to find it out piece by piece.
Yeah. So then we get a little text session with Kant and Bison, where Bison takes a picture of a cat on his lap and sends a picture of a cat not on his lap. Did you notice this?
No.
So there's a cat on his lap and he's taking a picture of it, and he sends the picture to Kant, and the picture is not on his lap. It's just a cat. It looks drastically different.
Oh my fucking god. Here is a cat.
It's kind of fun.
Voila, cat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with shows, and it's like this in like big blockbuster ones too, or like ones in the States, because they did this on 911 as well. I don't know what it is, but they don't get phones right, like messaging apps and pictures, and nobody gets them right, because Buck, like in an episode of 911, you could see him like texting Tommy after he was like panicking that they broke up, and like he's like, oh my gosh, there's 3 dots, he's typing, and then when it showed the phone, it said he was texting Buck, but it's Buck that's texting. It was like the complete wrong contact. Instead of Buck texting Tommy, it said Buck texting Buck. Like the Buck chat was open, and like it was the blandest chat, and he hasn't replied since like 2 minutes ago, and he was like, he's typing, he hasn't talked to me all day, but it literally said like an hour ago, like, okay, like it was like shows get phones wrong all the time, and it drives me bananas.
It's so like dumb. Like, why is it that hard?
Why is it that hard to get that one thing right? Why is it that hard?
It's really not.
It seems so easy.
It's really not that hard.
It's not that hard at all.
I don't know. Anyway, so they're texting and they're being like cute. And Kent starts flashing back to a conversation he had with Cat and Dad. And
I've started a trend.
You started this trend with Cat and Dad now. He's asking, like, oh, did you get in this house? Like, what's going on? And Kent's like, he trusts me enough. He's going out with me, it's fine. And he warns them, he's like, okay, be careful, and tell your friend too. Because these hitmans hate just as hard as they love. And he says, I'll put them both behind bars before they catch on to you.
I don't know, bro. I feel like they're about to really catch on very fucking fast if they get that camera footage. That seems a little quick.
Oh my god, I was like, are you dumb? Like, you couldn't wear a disguise or anything? You know there are cameras there.
Dude, there are cameras there. Even if you didn't know there were cameras there, this is a hitman's house. You want to assume that there's fucking cameras there. Yeah. That's like the thing you assume basic. Like, that's the thing you assume, and then you assume more stuff after that. That's the basic thing you assume.
Well, literally, it was... didn't he see a camera outside in one of the episodes? He saw, like, a camera outside his house?
I feel like he did. That feels like something that happened.
I swear he did, and then he was just like, oh, like, he went in, like, fully no disguise.
Maybe he saw the camera in the front, like, entryway and was like, I know, I'll climb over the side. It's like, okay, and there's no other cameras? Like, I would suspect other cameras.
Yes, because two hitmen only have one camera outside their house.
A single camera at one entrance of their house. Bro, be smarter. Come on, I thought you jacked cars for a living. That's why he got caught, apparently.
Yeah, that's why he got caught. He's not good at it. So then we get a Kent Bison arcade date. They're playing games. They're having fun. And Kent starts talking about how he was on a basketball team when he was in high school. And he's like, oh, I probably could have made NBA if I didn't have, all this stuff to worry about.
I was on a basketball team. She says, bragging about the Little League basketball team she was on when she was 7. Ah!
Yeah, I was on Little League.
I was only on it for 1 season. Oh, really? I didn't do anything else, just the basketball one. I think I was in golf in high school, but it was just to get out of PE. But the basketball one I was on for 1 season, and then I quit. Mainly because I got hit in the face with a basketball. My coach and my dad were both like, "Kay, when you catch, do this.
Yeah.
When it's coming at you from the hoop." I did do that. That was my fault. It hit me right in the face, and then I gave up. Also, my mom was saying she was sitting with another parent. They were watching me, and they were just heads tilted, and because I was in the way back going. Everyone else was playing up front, and I was in the back, just hopping around. They were like, "Well, she looks like she's having fun." So, I left.
And then Bison talks about how he likes draw. And he's a little artiste, which we know. We've kind of got hints of that. Yeah. And then James shows up.
I was about to punch him in the face at one point, I swear to fucking God. When you see him, he was just kind of annoying in there every once in a while.
Yeah.
But then when it shows the little flashbacks to him fucking staring at them through windows and watching them, I was like, nope, punch him in the face. He's getting fucking annoying. I'm about to kill this bitch.
He's weird.
No.
He's
weird.
It's not even that I hate him or that I'm annoyed. I'm just you're weird. Oh, don't die. Do you need water or something?
Oh. Maybe.
Okay, drink your water. It's fine. I'll keep talking about how weird James is. Yeah, he's just weird. He's just it's not even that I hate him. He's just weird.
I don't understand. It was something he said right after he was like, "Oh, you've been following me too." He said something else, but I don't remember what it was. But it made me go, "I'm about to slap a bitch. I'm about to kill a bitch." Like he's getting on my last nerves, like for real. Mm-mm. Also, you're really gonna fall in love with someone that fast? You slept together once. Fucking chill.
Is that still true though?
Apparently, yes, because he said they slept. I think it's true. They slept together once, and he kept going on to Bison later on about how he would always like pay me something if I needed it, if I was behind on something. Oh, he was really nice to me. So I think it's true that they only slept together once, but because of all this like acts of kindness that Kant did, which is his character in general, not just because he liked him, he was like, "Oh, I love him so much, and he cares about me so." No, dude, you gotta fucking chill. No, he doesn't. So I think that's what happened. I think what happened there is the truth, and I don't even think we're gonna be seeing James again after this.
Yeah, I think we've wrapped up Jane's little arc of just being weird.
Random little arc there of just being weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's just talking about how Kant used to, gamble and do all that stuff, and Kant's like, "Oh, I don't do any sketchy stuff anymore."
Yeah, that was then, dude.
Well, and now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. So.
The only sketchy thing I'm doing now is lying my ass off to my boyfriend.
Yeah. And then, because James isn't smart, he starts mentioning Bison owning a burger shop, or working at a burger shop. And he's like, "How do you know that?" And he's like, "Oh, well, you brought him a burger the other day." And I'm just like, you wouldn't assume that from that.
Yeah, you would just be like, "Oh, he brought him a burger." You wouldn't be like, "Ah, this must be from the burger shop that you work at."
Yeah, that's not the first thing you would think. So then Bison starts questioning him more, and he kind of scares him off and runs away.
Well, Betty scares him off, this bitch.
Yeah. And Bison kind of says after James leaves, he's like, maybe I should introduce myself to him more, and, just really show him who I am, in a way.
Yeah, I should just say hi, I'll go and introduce myself a bit more, and we can learn more about each other. No, back the fuck up, bitch. I know exactly what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So then, we get go-karting with Style and Fidel, and so then after they're talking, and Fidel asks, "Did you become a mechanic because you wanted to, or because you wanted to join your family's business?" And it's where we get some Style backstory, and he says at first he wanted to help out his dad, because after his mom died, his dad kind of was like not really doing great, and he wanted to help him out, and then he learned that he actually likes it.
And that's why he doesn't know, and he stays.
Yeah.
And makes sense as well.
Yeah.
Him and his dad seem close.
Yeah, him and his dad seem to have a really close relationship.
Yeah.
And then Fidel brings up that when Styles said that he liked him from the moment he saw him, and he wants to know what he liked about him.
And he literally full on looks him in the face and goes, "You were easy to fuck with."
Yeah. And Fidel's like, "Is that it?" And he's like, "No, I like how you looked at."
You're also hot, like if that helps.
Yeah, and you're different. And it's an opportunity to learn.
Oh, he is different.
And it's an experience.
Yep.
All true.
This is all true.
So then Fidel gets back in his go-kart and starts driving away. And Style follows him after preparing himself for a moment. He takes a moment to prepare. And he's like, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah. Because like, everything we see from him, he's like, I think he likes him, but he's also really fucking scared. He's like, he wants to do this, but he doesn't want to do this, because, like, he doesn't want to die, for one.
Yeah, I think, Style definitely likes Fidel at this point.
Yeah.
But it's also that I don't know if he's scared of Fidel, or if he feels bad for lying to him and manipulating him.
I think he's a little scared for the moment. I think later on in the episode we see that dampen a bit.
Yeah.
Throughout the episode we see that dampen, but I think still at the beginning he's still a little like, "Oh God, he's gonna kill me," because we see him talking to Kant later on, and he could have been fibbing, but he was like, I'm fucking scared of the dude, but also he's like ruggedly romantic. Like,
Yeah.
I think throughout the episode, he kind of gets a little less scared and I'm more like, fuck, I'm really lying to this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I think there's guilt that he's like lying to him, and because he knows all this stuff about him that he's not telling him he knows, and that he feels like bad at, he's almost like deceiving him, and like he's unofficially working with the police to arrest him. Like,
yeah,
it's
ouch.
It's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. So then Style and Fidel return to the garage, and Style tells the guy to leave because he's like, I'll clean up, I'll lock up, it's fine. And he's like, oh, cool.
Dude, when they walked into this room, I was like, for a second, I was like, my brain immediately went garage, but then the other part of me was like, what if this is like a shop, like somewhere, and this is not the garage? But 2 seconds later, like Fidel's like, you never thought about having like sex in a garage? And I was like, he actually said it. He said garage sex or some shit like that. I was like, perfect. That's what I needed from you.
That's all we needed.
Actual confirmation. Period.
But before that, we do get Style talking more about his past and talk about when his mom died, his dad became the most important person in his life. And then goes on to tell a story about when he came out to his dad. He was so afraid that he'd be disappointed in him, but his dad did the opposite and sent him up with another mechanic. Gosh.
He was like, perfect! Like, how about this guy?
and Fidel's like, so what do you do? And Styles like, I was like, nah, I prefer my own man. Like, I pick my own.
Have you seen my face? I can pick my own.
Yeah, I can get whoever I want.
Yeah, I don't gotta settle for who my dad picks for me.
Which is where Fidel takes the opportunity, like, oh, but you chose me.
So you pick me, yeah.
And Styles like, oh, what, do you want to do it here? And this is where he brings up, have you ever fantasized about garage sex?
And I'm like, exactly the words, garage sex, let's fucking go. Just in case there was any doubt. And also, throughout the episode, like, we see them, it cuts close to another scene and comes back and they're sitting on the floor with their shirts a little open. And I was like, what if they didn't? What if they just made out? Oh, fuck. And no, they did. Because literally throughout the episode, they're like, we literally just, like fucked in the garage. Or we literally just did this. But, didn't we just, and even Kant's like, didn't you just do this in the garage? And it's like, yes. I'm like, thank you. If there was any doubt, every single character's like, oh, they just fucked in the garage. Just in case you missed it. Yeah.
In case you misunderstood the situation. There was garage sex.
Just for the bingo people out here. Yes, they did do garage
100%.
sex.
And Style kind of jokes and he's like, that's kind of straight out of a porno. When he says that.
Yeah, it is. And they even fucking do shit straight out of a porno.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my car fixed, but I don't have money to pay.
This was the best thing ever when they started acting like they're in a porno. He's like, I need my car fixed, but I don't have money. And he's like, that's okay, you can pay with someone else. And they proceed to have garage sex.
Yay! The only time I'm cheering for like random sex.
I honestly, that was not, I don't think, ever hinted at with the trailers. I think that was just something I guessed at because I knew they were being a garage a lot.
You just like threw it in there. That was an actual guess. So congratulations. That's the one true cross out on the bingo board.
So then at the pool, Kant calls the Otto, I think it's like the bookie at the gambling place. And he's like, hey, is James there? And he's like, not yet, but there was someone looking for him earlier. You know, he's kind of like a short guy.
When he said there was someone looking for him earlier, I thought he was talking about Captain Dad, and it turns out they were in league together.
See, I was hoping that too. There was a brief moment where I thought that.
Yeah, I fully thought that. I was like, it was Captain Dad. Oh my god, they're actually in league together, and he's like a super duper spy. Like, he has Kant, but he also has this guy, but Kant doesn't know he has this guy. It would be a thing. But then he said he's kind of short. I thought he'd be like fucking him, so he's short and he's kind of like has a sweet characteristic, and I was like, oh, it's fucking nice.
Yeah. So then after the garage sex, Style asks about Fidel's scar on his chest, and he just said there was a little accident before covering it up.
And he also said occupational hazard later on, and I'm like, you almost let us slip there, dude. Like, what occupation has gotten you hazard like that? Like, is that from flipping burgers? I don't think so.
I mean, we do know he likes to play with knives, you know?
Yeah. I was cutting pickles, and suddenly...
Styles starts asking more questions about him. He wants to know more about him. And kind of says, like, you don't really tell me anything. And he asks why he goes to the Rise Up support group. And Fidel says because he lost his parents.
Yeah.
Now, I thought it was because of the boyfriend.
I thought it was because of the boyfriend too, so I was like, oh, duh, that makes sense, actually.
Which is later, because when he asks about a past boyfriend, he says no.
Who the fuck was he dancing with then?
I'm assuming his boyfriend.
Okay, so he has a boyfriend.
But he lies about it.
I mean, maybe this is all about the 100% laying yourself bare thing. Maybe he just doesn't want to tell him everything. Especially because this was so close to his heart. This is like the big thing for him. So maybe that's what he's not telling him.
Yeah.
Like that and the assassin thing, but that's a whole nother problem.
Yeah.
But I think the boyfriend thing is like so big for him emotionally, that's going to be the last thing he tells him.
And then Style, like, he says, like, you can talk to me. Like, I lost my mother to cancer, so I also lost a parent, so I kind of can vibe with that.
And he was like, oh, I lost my other parent too.
Yeah.
I lost both of them. It's like, oh, shit. I'm going to move on to something else.
Yeah. It didn't really work out well. But he was trying.
No. He tried. There you go. That's the best you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, so after Fidel says his parents were murdered, Styles like, let's change the subject. Have you ever dated anyone? Or had any lovers? And Fidel says no.
Yeah, but that's also, it would have been a poor thing to move right on to. It's like, oh, well, gosh, that must hurt. Let's change the subject. Any boyfriends? I also would go, nope, let's drop it. Okay?
Yeah. He does defend it and say, like, his life isn't exactly easy, and don't want to drag anyone along with him. And Styles like, is it really that hard working at a burger shop?
Life is tough at the burger joint.
It's rough. And Fidel says that...
New episode title. Life is tough at the burger joint.
Life is tough at the burger joint. Yeah, it is. Sometimes those patties don't flip right. Sometimes you have shirtless dudes hanging out.
They won't leave you the fuck alone. Sometimes your brother just spray paints the front of the store just to get you out of the fucking house.
Sometimes your brother doesn't even show up because he's too busy sleeping with some tattoo artist.
Sometimes, I think you mean all the time, your brother doesn't show up because he's sleeping with a tattoo artist. You've had to get someone else to help you with the burgers because your brother's always somewhere else sleeping with the tattoo artist. And the person that you got to help you won't stop trying to sleep with you.
And then you eventually give in.
And all the burger joint's kind of going out of business because you're busy.
Life's tough at the burger joint.
Life is tough at the burger joint, Brett. I should put that on a shirt.
Life's tough at the burger joint. Oh, speaking of shirts, I think I
have a shirt idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of shirts.
ETICD?
Okay, yes, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Two?
We will get to it. Two. We'll get to it. I saw it and I went,
I will say I will definitely get one of them. I want one of them.
Yeah, I would not.
Oh, I want one.
You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to make a shirt with the Heartburger logo on it, and I'm going to just put Life is Tough at the Burger Joint as like the slogan. I'm going to put that. I'm making a shirt, guys. You should buy it. It'll be up on my Etsy shop within the week.
That's awesome.
If I can find a Heartburger logo that looks good.
But anyway, Fidel kind of brushes it off, and he's like, oh yeah, the burger shop, it's like, it's not a secure job. And Styles like, well, maybe you need to find something else to do. Do something that allows you to love without risking your loved ones. Which is definitely underlying the hitman thing.
Yeah.
And then Kant comes in, ruining a moment.
Thoroughly ruining them.
Yeah. And him and Style go to talk in private. And Style he pretty much tells him that he thinks that Bison's going to go to find James. And he's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? And he's like, not you exactly, but it's just Fidel. And Styles like, yeah. I don't know about Fidel. I mean, he kind of scares me, but I also like his, like, romantic rough side.
He scares me, but I like him, is the thing.
Oh. He's so down bad. I think they're both so down bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Fidel has the potential to be the one who's more down bad because of, like, it's always the people who, like, are so guarded and really don't want to let themselves into love that go the fastest. Like, they become down bad so fucking quickly. Once they, like, pull that one little thread, it's all, like, they're just in.
Then they do ask Fidel. And he's like, wait, what do you want me to do?
He's like, you want me to what?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. And Can says, like, look, yeah, so he's my ex. He's not my ex, but we slept together once. And now I think your brother is gonna do something bad because he's furiously jealous. And James is a bookie. And I don't want to get Bison in danger. Which is a good cover.
Yeah, that is a good cover. I really do also think they slept together once. So it's all kind of adding up. But, like, also there's the whole, like, side reason of, I also know that your brother is a killer. And I'm worried about James. Even though I really fucking hate him, I feel like I don't want him dead, you know?
You don't want to be responsible for someone's death.
Yeah, that I don't want. So, like...
Yeah. And then Fidel doesn't seem like he's gonna do it. But Styles like, hey, you're my boyfriend now, and he's my friend, which means you need help with my friend to please your boyfriend. And he's like, fine, I'll do it.
Fucking I hate that I want to help you.
But Fidel does say, like, he can't promise anything because when Bison sets his mind to it, it's hard to stop.
Yeah. And it's hard to stop.
And we do see Bison is there, and Fidel's trying to talk him out of it, but it doesn't seem to work.
No, not at all.
And so Can runs over there. And Styles like, damn, I hope you're not as jealous as your brother is. And Fidel says, if you mean well, then you have nothing to worry about.
Exactly, but
if you're just leading me on, or trying to get something out of me, you're in for some serious bruises.
Or ruses. Like, that was a fucking threat.
Okay,
bro.
But honestly, Styles looked intrigued.
Yeah, I know, which is a little worrying from his perspective, my friend.
I mean, I would.
I know you would. That's the thing.
I would. But
I fully know you would.
I would, and so would Styles.
There's no doubt there, my friend. There is no doubt.
Yeah, me and Styles are like kindred spirits in a way. Anyway, Bison goes to talk to James, and so they eventually go up to talk on the roof, and it's where Bison calls him out for following them.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, damn, you actually really are following them. It wasn't just these two places.
Yeah, he's weird.
He's been stalking them, bro. It's freaky.
He's weird. He's like, look, if you're just a bookie, I have nothing to be scared of. But, like, leave us alone and stop following us.
Please.
And then...
Please stop following us.
James grabs a plank of wood, tries to hit him with it. Bison fights back, knocks him on the ground, punches him, and points a gun at him.
Bro, it's at this point where it's like, I feel like I would stop. Yeah. I would stop, and I would be like, there's a gun pointed at me. I'm gonna chill. You know what? I'm out. You're right. My bad.
Well, that seems to be the case.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But he's still very much like, don't do it. He's like, no, I want to make sure you know not to fuck with us.
But then with Fidel and Bison, we get the flashback to what really happened.
Yeah.
Which was...
He left alive.
He left him alive. He just threatened him. Yeah, he pretty much just says, James says he was good to me when I had no one. And when I was down and out, he was the one who kept me alive. He gave me money to get by. And I just couldn't help but fall for him.
Yeah, I really do think that that's what happened.
Yeah. And then Bison says, like, oh, just because he felt sorry for you doesn't mean he loved you. Which...
I don't think he loved him. I really don't. Because James is fucking annoying.
I don't think he loved him. But...
Yeah.
They did sleep together, right?
Yeah.
So... But did they slept together before he was doing all this stuff for James or after? Because if he was doing it for him after, that's gonna be fucked up on Can's part.
That is fucked up, I agree. But I think he would have been doing it before because he's very much like he said to Bison that he did not need to work. Like, you're the person I had to work the hardest for, so maybe he put in work before they slept together and was just like, hey, here's this, here's that, and then he slept with him, and then he's like, bye. Which is fucked up.
I mean, because we know Can said before Bison that pretty much every other time he had sex, it was just a one-night stand, and he would leave and never see them again.
Yeah.
So, I think, so it seems like he was feeling sorry for him and being nice to him, and then slept with him, which is a little ick, but then again, Can's probably been the ickiest of the characters so far, so that's not surprising.
I agree. Honestly, it's not a shocker. I will agree with you.
I'm just pointing it out because I feel like I still need some sort of clarity on this whole James thing. Like, I would like a flashback sequence.
I would like a flashback, yeah. But I don't think we're seeing
No, I think this is the end of it. So then in the locker room, Can and Style are there. And they're talking about, Bison and Fidel. And Styles wondering, like, how is he gonna get through this? Because he kind of compromised his whole body. He's already compromised half his heart, too.
That's true. If he's already starting to like him.
And he's worrying about him now, too. Is what he says.
Yeah. He's like, I really don't...
I like him.
Really don't want to do this, bro. I like him.
Like, I do like him. And Can's like, hey, like, don't do that. Don't fall in love with him. And Sal's like, you're one to talk.
Yeah, you're fucking one to talk, bitch.
And he's like, look, it's just a little longer and then we'll be free. And then Can asks Style to ask Fidel out on a double date tonight so he can do his Fast and Furious stuff.
This was a little cringy, so I can do my Fast and Furious stuff.
Yes, it was cringy. I also thought he was gonna steal a car or something. He breaks into a house.
Yeah, this is not Fast and Furious shit. This is driving to a house at normal speed and then breaking into the house without your car. So, like, this is not Fast and Furious shit. Fast and Furious is breaking into places with cars. It's hopping from one building to another in your car. You need the car to do Fast and Furious shit. Okay?
So,
this is not that.
But then at the bowling alley, Kant and Style walk in with these really cool shirts and another extra pair for each of them as well.
At first I was like, oh, they've got bowling shirts? A little cringe, okay. And then they were like, we're gonna do teams and dress up. And then I was like, oh, okay, sick. And then they were like, mine says KB and mine says fucking FS. And I was like, we're back to cringe. It's gone back again.
I thought it was cute. I liked it.
I fucking hate it.
I also specifically like how, so the Can and Bison shirt, it says KB on it, but their team name is like 10 pins, which doesn't make sense. But Fidel and Styles has FS, and their name is Fast Strike.
Ah, okay.
So they can like make it be like, oh, it's Fast Strike, add a car on it. So they're looking at the shirts, and Bison's like, yeah, let's wear it. And Fidel's like, no. And he's like, come on, don't be a...
Like, over my dead body. And I'm like, thank you, me too. I would not wear that. No, you know what? I am... You know what's funny? I think... How do I explain this? The outward appearance that I put... I think the person I'm closest to in the show is Fidel. I think the outward appearance that I put out is like, yeah, I'm chill. Like, whatever. Like, just like talking to people. And I feel like I'm a very different person than my soul. And in my soul, I'm glittery pink. Like, oh, I love kittens. Like that's my soul. Like, deep in here. So once you crack through to that, it's like, yeah, okay, I'll wear it. But like, I'll be like, fine, I'll wear it.
So what you're saying is on the outside you're Fidel, on the inside you're Bison?
Maybe.
Is that okay?
This is just. I think I'm more of a Bison, but I'm not that insane. Is the thing with me. Like I'm not like crazy and
No.
for shooting people.
No.
Also, I'm not into. I think my mom just came upstairs. I don't want to say that out loud. I was gonna shout, I'm not alone. But like,
you're not.
I'm not gonna shout that. No, I'm not. So like, I'm not Bison. I'm someone who doesn't exist in this show because it's such a like a gritty like kind of show. I don't exist in this show.
No.
So I'm most like Fidel because the real person is beneath the chill like I'm cool surface. Like that's probably where I'm at. I think you're most like style. I think you want to be most like style.
I think I'm like a mix of style and Fidel. Because I agree with you, like on the outside they're like closed off, very like hard exterior.
Yeah.
But on the inside, like kind of like when you get to know me, I'm very open up and very carefree, kind of like Style is. So I'm kind of like Fidel and Style's love child, pretty much.
I feel that. I see that.
Tracks. Yeah, so Fidel is the one wearing the shirt. But Style's like, oh, but I made it just for you. And he's like, how do you know what size I am? And he's like, look, I have touched you enough times to know your size.
I felt it. That's what I know your size.
Which is definitely a double entendre for many things.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
And he ends up wearing the shirt. And I like it.
And he does. He ends up wearing the fucking shirt.
Oh, like, look, you're out with friends, you're on a double date, you're drinking, you're bowling. You have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Vibes, honestly. It got cringy when they started doing karaoke, though.
Well, that's how the night progresses. When you get more drunk, you start doing more cringy stuff. That's normal.
As you drink more, you start singing.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that.
Yeah. So as Fidel and Style are bowling, Can and Bison are talking, and Bison's thanking him again for asking his friend to go out with his brother. He just hoped that he doesn't break his brother's heart. And Can says, I don't know if he will, but he did tell me that he really likes him. So he does tell Bison that this is seem like a real thing.
Everyone's feeling shit, which is not gonna go well for anyone. No. Everyone's continuously promising people shit, being like, oh, of course, there's nothing else I'm hiding from you. I promise.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go well.
No. And then Bison's like, were you worried about me? About the whole James thing? And Ken's like, yeah, I mean, I saw how you were with the PE teacher, and I didn't want you to do something stupid or risky. He says he wanted to talk to him because he wanted to know for sure, like, what was going on. And Cam promises that he will tell him everything from now on. And they pinky swear.
They pinky swear. And I'm like, yet another promise we are breaking, you bitch.
The amount of times he has promised some things and he's breaking them or going to break them is bad.
Dude, he's like, he sucks. Like,
honestly, Can's the worst out of all of them, I think.
He's the worst out of all of them, and we have 2 trained killers on the team.
The difference is they were kind of like born and raised into this, like they didn't really have a choice. Can's making this choice to be a dick.
Yeah. I mean, he's also making this choice under duress, but like still.
Yeah. And then Style starts dancing because he did good. And Fidel's like, what are you doing? And he's like, you weren't embarrassed to dance at the host club. And they start dancing together a little bit. And then Style asks him to stay at his place tonight when he grabs his ass. And Fidel grabs his ass in response.
Everybody's grabbing asses.
It's a thing in this show.
I know, what the fuck, bro?
All we need is Bison to grab Can's ass, I think. And then we'll have the full quadfecta.
Ass grabbing. Yeah, quadfecta, I guess. What's the word?
As Can and Bison are doing karaoke, Style and Fidel are watching. And Style's like, hey, they look good together. And Fidel's like, whatever. Like he doesn't really care.
Like I really don't care.
Yes. And he says, like, even if I do let him in now, I still won't trust him. Because I don't trust anyone 100%.
He's like, what about me?
Yeah, he's like, what about me? And he's like, 80.
I'll give you 80.
Which is higher than I thought.
Yeah, honestly, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's actually quite higher.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it would be like 70 maybe. Maybe 65.
Yeah. I thought...
Like, you're on your way there, but not yet.
Yeah. And he's like, okay.
If you say so.
And then they all get up, they start doing karaoke. But then, Kant gets a phone call.
Oh my god. I fully thought, like, this was real for a second. I'm dumb. We've established this. I'm dumb. Like, he was like, oh, my brother. Oh my god. Like,
yeah, so he's like, my brother got beat up. I have to go. Can't stay. Or Bison, stay here. Styles, stay here. Everyone stay here. I'll go.
Before he started saying, no, you stay, after he said, oh, I'll come with you. Before he started saying that, I went, oh, wait. Okay, this is the thing. Okay. This is apparently the Fast and Furious stuff.
Yeah. And so Kant goes and starts breaking into Fidel in Bison's house. And breaks into the secret room, where he sees posters for the Heartburger, which I don't know why he takes pictures of that, because that looks kind of normal for owning a restaurant.
I know. Why did he was like, snap, snap. That was like the first thing he did, and I was like, of the Heartburger restaurant? Like, there's a whole ass restaurant outside you can take pictures of if you want that. That's a poster, bro. It's not that big a deal.
And like, you know they work in a restaurant. They own that.
You know they work there, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But then it starts taking pictures of folders. And this is where it gets more sus.
Yeah. And then it's like, there's little pictures of dead people that they've killed, and then there's a board, and it looks like they're targeting this guy. There's a murder board!
They're an actual murder. It's not a who murdered board, it's a how to murder
exactly.
board.
It's a literal murder board.
Yes.
Like, a board of murder.
Yes. And then Bison's freaking out back at the bowling alley. He's like, I haven't heard from him. What if he's okay? And Sal's like, oh, I'll call him. And he's like, I just did, and he didn't answer.
Yeah.
And so then he's like, I'm going to go to his house and wait for him. And Fidel's like, okay, see you tomorrow. And Bison's like, wait, you're not coming home tonight? And he just drinks his beer.
I'm just going to drink my beer in silence.
Bison leaves. Sal texts Kant, and he's like, get home now. Bison's on his way.
Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there and go home. I literally was like, how are you going to explain this that you don't have Babe? But he did have Babe. I don't know how he had Babe, but he did.
I have thoughts about that too. We'll get there. But as he leaves, we do see a security camera catching him in the act.
Bro, you're so dumb. You're
dumb.
Such an idiot. Jesus.
So Bison's trying to get into Kant's house, then Kant and Babe show up. And Bison points a gun at them because he's startled. And he's like, oh, Fidel told me to keep Same, just in case something happens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bison's like, you didn't answer my call, I was worried. And he's like, oh, my phone died. And he's like, well, keep a portable charger because I don't like it when you don't answer my calls. Yeah.
Little creepy boyfriend.
Little overly possessive and not in a good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. No. Like, that's weird.
That's like...
Like, I don't like that. That's a red flag.
I mean, he's a hitman.
I know, but like, this is another red flag to add to the pile.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
But then Bison asks Babe, and he's like, hey, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, if it was one-on-one, I might have taken them, but it was a whole group, and I'm fine now. Which means Kant had his brother lie to Bison about us.
Yeah.
So, how much does Babe know? Like...
How much does Babe know is the question. I don't think he told Babe any of the Hitman stuff.
No.
I think he probably pulled the brother card and was like, dude, I need your help.
Yeah.
Do this for me. No questions asked.
I thought that was weird that he got them to lie like that.
Yeah, I think it was just a no questions asked, like, brother thing.
Maybe.
Honestly.
And then Bison asks, after Babe leaves, like, do you think he knows we're dating? And he's like, I think you could tell.
Yeah. Pretty sure he does, yeah.
And then he's like, hey, can I spend the night here? And we get them in bed, in their underwear.
Kissing up on each other? Yeah. We don't see them do anything.
They don't do anything that we see.
No.
So I'm gonna say no.
I mean, what would we even mark that off
Nothing.
as?
It would just be sex.
Exactly. So what are we
I
doing?
don't know.
Oh, is it sex?
But then Bison notices a tattoo Kent had on his foot. It was his first one, and he was thinking of covering it up. And he's like, no, don't do that. It's cute. It had its own story.
I see the vibe, but like I got my first tattoo and I covered it up.
Yeah.
Because it just made me annoyed. And so like if he wants to cover up, he can cover it up.
Mm.
Like not everything needs to stay. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes things can get gone. You shove it
Yeah.
away. We don't need some of that, you know?
Then Bison says, I'm really lucky to have met you. And he like cuddles up with him. I can feel my life is about to change.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Not exactly for the better.
I agree.
But
Shit's about to go downhill pretty fast. I can feel it.
oh, Kent's so fucked, and he knows it too.
Yeah, I like, dude, you gotta know it.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
So then, at Styles' house, Fidel is lying in his bed. Style takes off his shirt before getting on top of him, and he says, you know, it feels so weird every time I'm with you. And Fidel's like, how so?
Bye.
And Style says, sometimes you make me feel so scared. And sometimes you make me feel so safe.
It's interesting that he doesn't question that. Like, why am I making you feel scared? Why? Like...
Well, Fidel just says it wouldn't hurt to be wary of me. Like, so he's kind of like...
So, I mean, he's probably like, yeah, be scared.
Yeah, you should be.
You should be.
But he does say, like, you should be wary of me because no one can ever truly lay themselves bare for someone. The real me might be scarier than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except not really, because Sal knows the real him.
Yeah. He does, actually.
He does.
Knows exactly who he is the thing.
And he asks him, he's like, would you lay yourself bare for me? I promise that no matter who you are, I'll still like you. Which is pretty much his way of saying, like, I know who you are and I still like you. Which, I don't know. And this was my favorite scene, by the way, this whole interaction with them.
I was about to ask you, actually. I was like, was this your favorite scene?
It's so, like...
The way you're saying it is like...
It's so good. Like, it's so, like... It's also the double meaning of Fidel trying to hide he's a hitman, Sal knowing he's a hitman, but trying to be like, I still like you, and I know it, but you don't know I know it, so I'll tell you, if you tell me, I'll still like you. Like, it's kind of like... It's Styles saying he likes him no matter what, but Fidel still thinks that he won't when he finds that out.
I see that, because, like, when I was watching it, I was like, actually, this is, like, quite sweet. Especially when Styles says, like, don't... I'm not yet, but I'll be your 100%.
Yeah, one day I'll be your 100%.
Yeah. I was like, actually, that's actually quite nice. I really liked that.
It's such a nice swing scene.
It was actually nice.
Yeah, so he does say, like, one day I will be your 100%. And then they start kissing. And as he kisses up Fidel's chest, he says, I just hope you don't get any new scars. Which, again, is very much I know you're a hitman, I know what you do, and I want you to be safe. I want you to not get hurt.
It could also very much be foreshadowing.
Ooh, new scars.
Yeah, I hate to say it. New scars.
I could definitely see Fidel getting a scar protecting Style.
Ooh, I can see that.
My heart.
I can totally
see that. That's so bad. And then they start making out, and Fidel kisses his tattoo. And yeah, and also, I would like to point out, this is the first time they've had sex in the bed. The 3 other times they have not.
So true. They have not. It was in a middle of some sort of farm. It was in a side room of the support group, and it was in the garage.
Yep. But that's the end of the episode. So, MVP for this episode.
Not Kent.
No. Never can't.
No, never can't.
This was hard because there was no like clear MVP.
There wasn't.
We could have ended with a slower episode, but
you know what? I think okay, I got it.
Okay. I think I meant to. 3, 2, 1. Fidel.
Style.
Oh.
Style. I know. Style.
Okay. Stop. Do you need a minute, or do you want to go? Do you want me to go first?
You speak. You speak.
Okay. I picked Fidel because I really liked his whole method of him opening up to Style a little bit. Like, we see he doesn't fully trust him 80% or 100%, but he trusts him 80%. But he's still willing to do, like, he helped Cant with the bison thing, even though he doesn't really want to. He also wore the bowling shirt, even though we know he didn't want to do that. And we kind of see, like, he wants to be honest with Style. He wants to open up to him, but I think he's scared of Style rejecting him. Which then goes to the end scene, which I love, which is Style pretty much saying, "No, don't worry, I'm good," which is great.
Okay. Well, honestly, like, this is the first time I've ever chosen Style, and I didn't think this would ever happen because he annoyed me so much as a character. I don't mind him now.
I was gonna ask update on Style because this episode was a very different style.
Yeah, it was a very different style, and honestly, I'm giving him the MVP for the kind of the same reason you gave it to Fidel. While he's been chasing Fidel and everything like that, and he's been very open about his intentions. We now know that he knows about the hitman thing, and he's had to kind of reevaluate and then open up to him again.
Yeah,
in a way, because he's like, oh, this is a new side to this person that I have liked in a way, but it turns out I didn't like all of them, and now that I know he kills people for a living, it's freaking me out. But he's had the episode to reevaluate everything and kind of open himself back up to the possibility of liking this person. And he's done so very well. And he was like, one day I'll be 100%, which was a very nice conclusion to the episode and the journey he went through on that. So
it was.
Yeah, I really liked him this episode.
I did too. I actually would debate between Style and Fidel too, but I feel like I always give it to Style, so I did want to mix up with it. But no, I fully agree with everything you just said.
Also, this episode, I meant to mention it when it happened, but the go-karting, it was very reminiscent to me of the paintball scene in 10 Things I Hate About You. So I'm wondering if that's the vibe they were going for, is because there was one where they just like skipped school, I think, and then went on a date at a paintball location, the two characters that these two are based on. And so them being at the go-kart arena, I don't know, for some reason it gave me a similar vibe. So maybe that's what they were going for, but maybe we'll see a paintball scene in the future. Who knows? Or an actual shootout. Who knows?
Probably.
Then we'll see. Time for our very own murder board. It's more the sex board. Garage sex, we can cross that out. Who's excited? Me! Let me make sure it's perfectly on here, because I'm very anal about that shit. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. This is the only thing we got from what I can tell. However, I would like to make a petition. I would like to petition that we change couple jewelry to couple wear. Because it's not just jewelry that people wear in shows, it's a lot of shit. People will have matching hats, like in the our Sky spin-off of Eclipse, like they have a lot of different matching shit. You know?
I feel like we're only saying that because there was couple clothing in this episode.
No, it's just we didn't take into account that there's not just jewelry. We forgot to take into account that people have matching shit in all forms.
But I know, I agree with you. But we're already like 5 episodes in, and the fact that we're changing it because we saw it, that would be like a little cheating.
I say, no. You know what I say? I do this with when I'm playing like this or that quizzes or like pick this one or this one. Like, I give myself 2 jokers. So I say we give ourselves 2 jokers. So throughout the show, we can change one of the squares any way we want. Because we're not going to have what I'm doing with 911 Bingo is I'm reevaluating it during this break time in the middle of season 8 because I have 3 months to reevaluate because no one is going to get stung by a bee anymore. There was 1 episode of bees and they're gone. So I don't think I'm going to use that square at all anymore. So I'm going to ditch it and find something else that I think might happen. So I say we readjust since we don't have a break. I say we readjust at any point. We get 2 jokers. This can be our one. This can be one of them.
I don't know, 'cause I feel like we could still get a couple jewelry. Like, that's not out of the realm of possibility. So, I feel like if we were to change that one specifically would be, like, not a good move. Because...
Well, it would be a fine move, because then we could cross it off now.
Well, that still feels cheaty, but whatever. But, like, I still feel like we could get a couple jewelry in the future. Like, I could see it. I don't know, because, like, it's one thing had we not had gotten to shirts this episode. Like, had we not, that would have been a different story. Because we did, it's almost like we're changing it to get the bingo. Like, it's like we're purposely...
Yeah, not to get the bingo. I do see that. I have an idea then.
We can keep the 2 jokers, but we need to change it before we see it.
Yes. How many episodes are there in the show?
I say 12.
12 or 14? 12? Okay. So I say after episode 6, next week, we look at the board and we use our 2 jokers. Because we're at the halfway point. So we can reevaluate halfway through. And we can remove 2 squares and change them to something else that we feel like would fit better.
Yes, but it can't be something we've already seen. So, like, we can't change couple jewelry to couple clothing. We can't do that.
Yes, we can change, but we can't. But if we wanted to change couple jewelry to, like, basement fucking, I don't know, something random, then we can. Yeah. We're not gonna. But, like, that would be the example. So, okay, I see we can do that stuff now. Because, like, there's some things that we could just get rid of. I mean, I'm still holding out for choking.
No, choking stays.
Choking stays. That's one that's staying.
Well, once it's happened, we're naming that episode choking no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
we're doing all caps with an exclamation point.
I'm looking at it now, but I forget which one we crossed off, but I think...
It's going to be after the next episode, we'll evaluate, and we'll look through them, and we'll go, what should we change? So, because who knows, we might get one next week that we'll cross off.
Okay.
Like, imagine, like, looking at it now and going, we're not going to get a threesome, and suddenly next week we get a threesome. Like... Yeah. Do you know how much it would suck that if when we change things after next episode, one of the ones we've taken off happened?
The one that I saw that I think we should change was cheating. Everyone's so down bad for each other, no one's gonna cheat. There will be betrayal in a different way, but there's no cheating.
I don't think there's gonna be cheating. So, yeah, okay, that's an option for next week then. Okay. We'll keep an eye on cheating and then probably take that off and put it something else there. So, and it can't be it also can't be something that's already happened. Like, we can't change, like, cheating for BDSM because we know what's there and we'll cross that out anyway. So, yeah. All right. Idea.
Okay,
2 jokers.
Cool.
All right. Okay. Rules.
So, that was a recap of the Heart Killers episode 4. Yeah. Join us next week where we will be recapping the Heart Killers episode. Wait. This was our
no, that was 5
of the Heart Killers. This
was 5. Yes.
Next week for episode 6.
Are you good? Are you good?
Nope. Join us next week for episode 6. Yes, where we will be using our 2 jokers at the end. So stay tuned for that change.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yes. So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.